Welcome, everyone, to the farm in Palo Alto, home to the Stanford Cardinal and to legends such as Elway, Luck, and McCaffrey, all of whom went through battles like the one we'll see in this one. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we see the number 17 in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Stanford Cardinal. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. Fielded in the end zone. It's Livingston. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Stanford's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The throw to the outside is complete. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out, and they'll have the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. NC State quick to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Wide out in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Running with power. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Getting some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He's got great speed. Oh, what a move! He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. He's got it again. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. A strike downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Going for 6. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. The option look. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They had to kick a field goal on their 1st drive. They really need to punch it in the end zone on this. Touchdown, NC State! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Number 5. Hall's in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 7 over Wisconsin. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lewis. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick handoff. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. They go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense working from the pistol. Leaves it with the running back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'll leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Brown wants to pass. Got it! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. Barrels ahead. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They have not been able to run it in. Will they try again on 3rd and goal? They'll try to power it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Stanford! Up and over. Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, and get that touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The returner will field it and bring it back. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they rip, and that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Looking for a huge play. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. The give from the gun. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Running it back, it's Livingston. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Second down.
Off the play fake. They're trying to get to him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's got it. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Cardinal! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
But when you call the wheel route, you need to have the right matchup, and that time they did. It was the linebacker on the running back, one-on-one. He uses his speed, beat him to the outside, and that's about as easy as it can get.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it at the 30. Flying down the right side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Number 18.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. They'll test the right side. And he could not get loose on the run. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try to pop the draw. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play?
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another 1st down. Brown will throw it. He finds his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. They'll put the tight end in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. Got it in the middle. It's Lewis. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Give to the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. He wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. The incompletion on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. Uncorks one. And that pass picked off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Throws to the wideout. It's caught. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Wolfpack. What a catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Maryland is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this is the type of day that can crush morale. They're trailing by 21 to Wisconsin. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On second down, just keeps firing. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The handoff as they run the counter play here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. A first down for the offense. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Looking to the big tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. After the incompletion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Quickly complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw on second down. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Trying to beat the D deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Palo Alto as we say hello from our broadcast studios. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
Stanford will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Bounced off his feet. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? From the shotgun, they'll run it. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, North Carolina State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
It's a draw, and he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The offense set for a first down play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Not much of a decision to make there, as the defense will move him back. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, give on the inside. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Looking for a block, it's Livingston. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Line gets set, first down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 3rd down play from the gun. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Off the play fake on first down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that ball is picked off. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And the pass is intercepted. Bringing it back. The 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, NC State. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice-Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 4 over Kansas. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Power football with the run. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Stanford wants to push the pace. They'll give it to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Stanford.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
PAT unit on the field. Right down the middle. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. He'll start this drive firing. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. They'll go to the counter. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires one deep over the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's McCoy. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Off play action on 1st down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. Release to the back. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. So at this point, I expected them to go for it here. Instead, here comes the field goal unit. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He makes a catch. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a first down. He's looking to throw it. Swings it out to his running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. He's got it. And the defense drags him down. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. They'll run play action. Pulls it in. It's Scott. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to throw it again. Fires to the right. It's complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Flips it out to the back. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Wolfpack now operating in the red zone. Here's the handoff. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's back to throw on second down. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
NC State 45, Stanford 27.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Brown wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here.
Third down coming up.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Lewis. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And first down.
Comes out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Lewis. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll throw on third and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Fourth down.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. The give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Direct snap. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. They've been running it, but now the pass. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Relying on that running game inside the red zone. He picked up 3 to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Into the end zone. Fires into traffic, picked off.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. On 1st down, here comes this offense. The run from the shotgun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll try the right side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Out of the gun, the inside give.
How about the effort by the running back? Great job. Listen, it's not an ideal situation, but when you get yourself backed up like that, and it's 3rd and eternity, you put yourself in a bad situation. He almost climbed out of it single-handedly. Nice run, nice effort by the running back.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
That last field goal was huge. Now it takes a touchdown to beat you and not a lot of time to get it if you cover the kickoff well. And the returner will be dragged down. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's down, and this game will end on a turnover. Seven is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. You know, 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real, for real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as advertised. This is a team with tremendous talent. They've taken care of business up to this point, but now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every game from this point out gets bigger and bigger and more important.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.